back to another episode of Fuck It Be Honest. I'm Vicki.
Z.
Steph to death.
Steph to death. All right, guys, we are, 2 days behind on our weekly podcast, which is all good. I always say shit happens, shit comes up. As long as we get our recording done during the week, we're good to go.
Yeah.
How's everybody week been? You know, always got to ask
Friday.
that. It's
excited.
fucking Friday. You excited? Why? You be busy as fuck.
It don't matter. Friday's always
a good day.
a good day.
I wonder why we say that when we work for ourselves, because we still work Saturdays, we still work Sundays. It's just our own time. I think that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So on this episode, I wanted to dive a little deeper into, of course, relationships, because that's what it is, relationships.
Okay.
I want to talk a little bit about power struggles in relationships. And how can we help rectify power struggles? And first, what is a power struggle relationship that could actually fuck up a relationship if it's too much power?
When one is more of a hustler than the other.
Yeah, like niggas,
Or go-getter.
men may have a problem with a woman having more money than them.
Yeah.
Like, that's a thing. As far as just a man and his pride. Know what I mean?
But why? Wouldn't that make you want to go get more money?
That's what it, listen, let me tell you. Okay, Vicki get money. She got her own business. Do her brides, get her money. That shit motivate me.
It motivates you.
I like, go my baby getting money.
He's an IT networker, but it motivated him to
she be like,
let me start Berkeley Communications. No,
I had my shit first.
You heard it first, but I think
I was about to say that. What do you do?
Yeah,
I
IT
do all
networking.
kind of
You do all kind of shit. But he started off as IT networking, so he would go do all the cameras for Dollar General and Target, and set up systems and Philip Mars. He come do all that shit, right?
Okay.
So when he had his own company, but I think when I started my company, because he actually motivated me.
Yeah.
But then I'm just
What did you do before makeup?
I was in human resources for 6 years.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
For like the counseling.
Yeah, I hired all my fucking friends. You know what I'm saying?
So that shit.
But I did that. But in hindsight, I just was more of a people person.
Mm-hmm.
And see, my job led me to deal with people. So then I was always on the go. So
That's how you get money. So I'm like, shit.
Was that a power struggle for you though?
They want a power struggle because I helped it. Because I saw the money you was making. So I'm like, shit, how can I assist? I'm like, okay, so I'll drive you to your shit.
That's good.
We'll go out of town and
support it.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, and I'm saying that power struggle will fuck you up. Because if I know that he is the breadwinner in this, how can I insert myself in what he's doing?
And it been times where you was making more money.
Mm-hmm.
All right, boo. Knock out the mortgage because you done made more this month or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and there was no power struggle in that, but when you
I was conscious that I need to kick it in gear a little more, but I didn't get jealous of her or envious because her shit was clicking and mine won't. So I like, I need to work harder. I need to sell more cars. I need to pull more wire. Whatever the fuck I'm doing, I need to fix on more cars. Whatever I'm doing.
A lot of men don't think that way. A lot of men will just sit back and be like,
yeah.
"Oh, she got it."
Whatever she was fucking with,
Yeah.
and I thought it was good. I would assist in it. I'll put up my own money, whatever. I got your back.
But some men will take that as a power struggle. So then, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Some men cause problems in the household. They won't say I'm a lazy fuck, so I'm jealous of what you do.
Yeah.
They won't say that.
I'm jealous of you.
They would just pick.
I'm lazy.
So you going out again tonight, or is this what you? Yeah, you don't have time to cook. So he would start to put he would nitpick you.
Yeah.
And that's
because
what causes
you busy and he not.
a problem. So do you think that most women that make more than their spouse or their significant other think that they're better in certain ways?
Just add alcohol.
Yeah.
I didn't experience that with you. You didn't never make me feel a way just because you was on and I won't.
because I always, and I'm a very God-fearing woman. So for me, I feel like that if I ever had that mindset, then the common sense shit in the house would fall.
And then it still makes.
And you were a lazy man during your transition of.
I'm not living off of you.
Let me find myself. He was never.
I'm not living off of you.
Zay's gonna find a hustle. He's still a man.
I'm still a man,
and he's good with money.
I'll go fix on cars. My dad done taught me all kind of shit, so I'll go do something to make some money. But just because you make more, I'm not going to hate on you.
And you got to also think that when your spouse or your significant other is in a transitional movement in their life of what they're trying to do. Now, being a lazy fuck is completely different than you trying to figure your shit out. If I'm in the house playing a game and you come home and you don't work all day and I'm like, oh, but I've been looking and searching. No,
That's
the fuck
bullshit.
you haven't.
What the fuck you haven't? Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? And that to me, that can cause
You
rift
wasting time
in a relationship. So Steph, have you ever been in a relationship where you felt like it was a power struggle in any relationship? Like, because some women are more dominant and want to take care of the household. And then that's when we're called masculine.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? You're too masculine. Why? Because my life has always been a go-getter.
Or what I chose makes more money than what you chose.
What you choosing, and we're trying to get here quicker. So do you ever feel like you've had that power struggle?
Always, because I've always been a hustler.
Yeah, me too.
And I've always
Yeah.
made more money, and I'm gonna figure it out. But I just like taking care of people.
Me too.
So I've never really had a problem with if the man was
Me
lazy.
too.
I just didn't care because he loved me.
So you didn't give a fuck if he was lazy?
Well, I've always held my own.
So you didn't look for him to do...
I didn't consider, until we talk about it now,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't consider it lazy. I just figured...
You help. This is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
This is what you're
But do
going
you
through.
think that's kind of unfair to you? For real? In hindsight, like, for them to even say, okay, she got it. You understand? Like, I got it. I'll take care of it. But is
Don't take advantage.
Don't take advantage of me
Yeah.
doing that, because just because we are people persons and we want to help, because that's who you are.
But it still boils down to going back to like generational curses. I don't know what a man looks like. My mom didn't have one. My grandma didn't have one. The
Yeah.
women always did everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and
So
then
I'm
with-
just used to
See?
doing everything.
So, but
now, with my shit, I always saw my dad do everything. So in my mind, I'm supposed to do everything. If I got
Right.
a woman,
Right.
I should be able to afford her. My dad always, whatever my mama needed, she go to my daddy.
Okay.
She never had to go to nobody else.
So seeing your mom do that, did you look, you know how you always say you remind me of my mother,
Yeah.
or this is why I fell in love with you because of that. Did you ever look at it as a point of, well, Vicki is supposed to be the housewoman? Because your mom worked.
Yeah.
But did you ever see, but you saw her mostly, your dad in the yard, your dad working late nights, your dad, being the most of the provider, because your mom never ever paid the mortgage.
Yeah, and she always worked as far as I can remember.
Yeah.
I guess when I was a little kid, she didn't, but like middle school and like probably like middle of elementary and up, she always did her own. She had a job and shit.
Yeah, she always
did
worked.
her thing. So
So did you see me as working too much? Was that ever something that you ever
No,
said?
because-
Vicky's just always on the go.
No, because the house was good. It wasn't like
didn't
you
let them
lacking. Or I
fall.
felt like I'm always home with the kids, or damn bitch, I'm hungry. I'm always eating this bullshit. Like we balanced that shit. It was balanced.
But
And
that's
then-
one of a kind.
Then I'm feeling in.
You don't find
Yeah,
that.
so-
And I told you.
Okay, say you on the wedding all day. Of course, I'm gonna fucking clean the house. I'm gonna wash the clothes. I'm gonna wash the dishes. I'm gonna vacuum the floor. Wherever the fuck you been going all day.
Yeah, it don't matter.
That's
Every
common
man
fucking
is not-
sense.
But everybody doesn't think like that's what I mean. Some men are so much on a fucking power trip that they will watch their woman do everything that you just named and still sit his lazy ass
Yes.
on the couch
Playing
and do
the game.
nothing.
Now let me go back to common sense. Okay, I'm the man. I've been out. I'm driving trucks, but I'm paying all the bills and shit. But I've been gone all week. Don't I expect you to fucking wash the clothes, wash the dishes, keep the kids? It's common fucking sense. It ain't just because I'm a man.
But a lot of women won't.
It's common fucking sense.
Yeah.
It ain't because I'm a man. It's because
Yeah.
I was here. So you take care of that shit. You was here, motherfucker.
Uh,
Why you wait till I get here? no
Every
bullshit.
woman,
Yeah.
Like, I don't think a man should clean up. I made a Facebook post about it. I don't think a man should wash clothes. That's just...
Okay, so give me, why do you think that? Okay, so if you
I think a woman's supposed to take care of the household.
I get it, but if you had a son, let's say you have a daughter, then what if that was your son? Would you train your son up to have to depend on a woman? What if him and his wife fail?
Yeah.
Like
He won't be able to hold himself
like he
down.
can't hold his own
Yeah,
shit
see,
down.
I can't have that. I got a girl, so I can't even have that conversation. So, yeah.
So if I expect my two sons to be with a woman and she has to do it all, then she just up and say, fuck you, I'm gone, I don't want you anymore.
then he
He
dead
don't
in
know
water.
how to fucking wash clothes. He don't know how to cook.
pay
He
a
don't
bill
know how to pay a
'cause
bill.
He don't know how to write a check.
And
I
that's
said if a man shouldn't clean, he shouldn't make a mess. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. You fucking eat out, nigga. Don't even fucking
But
clean.
like, my mom, she had 2 boys, so she taught us how to clean up and shit.
Yeah.
Like we had to have it done before she get
got
home.
home from work,
So
yeah.
wash dishes, take the trash out, motherfucker, vacuum the floor, sweep.
And I made a post
Whatever
about
the
that on
fuck.
Yeah,
All that
Facebook.
shit.
somebody said they don't, but I believe in gender roles.
You do?
I do.
I mean,
To an extent.
To an extent.
Listen, I'm not gonna take the trash
I don't
out.
let you. I don't. You never touch the trash.
You might have a man.
You're not bringing no groceries in the house.
Now I don't leave them in the car. I come right in the house. Hey,
Yeah.
Davon, Zay, groceries
Even
in
if
the
you grab
car.
your little one bag of
I
shit
grab
you
bread
got.
and eggs. You know.
I don't expect you to carry the cases of water in the motherfucker.
And there's nothing wrong with gender roles. What I'm trying to say is sometimes
you a man, nigga.
in gender roles become ego.
Yeah, and jealousy.
And ego and jealous. Okay, I'm a serial entrepreneur. Y'all know that. Bitch, I will sell this t-shirt I got on. You feel me? I will iron this motherfucker, hang it up, I got it for sale. Now, he may not be. Why the fuck are you jealous of me? Because I'm always thinking of an
I'm a
idea.
go-getter.
Now you're doing too much. Now I can understand if I'm doing too much and I'm letting house fall.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm lacking.
You're
somewhere.
doing too
Show me
much.
where I'm lacking.
Okay? Alright.
Not because I'm
But
busy.
everybody doesn't have that hustling mentality.
Yeah.
And then this is why I don't
I'll be mad because I'm busy.
I say it all the time, y'all. I really don't fucking believe in equally yoked. I think that's bullshit to me.
I
I do.
think if you better at something,
That's
don't
what you
handle
lead
that
at.
shit. Listen, you more organized. So of course, yes, you know when the kids go to the doctor and the dentist. I don't got no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I have no fucking clue.
Yes.
Tell me today.
Yes.
Add the day
You don't
to
even
the
know
calendar.
his name.
Listen, I don't listen.
For real.
Hey, boo, what's the lady's
Hey,
name?
what's the last time the
The
kids?
lady-
He'll
lady-
call me.
But I have no problem taking them.
But don't you expect me to know
But
this information?
I'm gonna need you to give me all this info because I don't know shit.
But don't you expect me
yes,
to know it?
because you're better organized.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. So people are in a relationship with silent haters.
That's fucked up.
Let's call it what it is. And then we tend to like I look good in my clothes, so you upset with me of how my dress looks on me. You ain't saying it. It's why the fuck you wearing that dress? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
because
my
you affect
insecurity I'm
fuck.
putting on
Yeah,
you.
now I'm putting those insecurities on you. I'm lashed, so I'm really in love with a silent hater. So instead of you saying fuck my girl is doing it, or damn my man doing it, and I get motivated to either want to help you or start my own. If I'm sitting back and I'm criticizing everything that you got
That
going
'cause you
on,
ain't on your shit.
you selling that shit from such and such, who gonna buy it?
That because you ain't on your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you hate.
So how much do y'all think that affects relationships though? Like,
A lot.
A lot.
but how do you think people really
I couldn't be with no
communicate it?
silent hater.
Yeah, I couldn't be with no silent. I couldn't
Like
take
you
it.
got an issue with everything I try to fucking do. You finding the negative in it.
Yeah.
Instead of I'm like, boo, I can make such and such. All I gotta do is this, this, and this.
Yeah.
But you.
But
boo,
you, that's just stupid.
That's
That don't make no
dumb.
sense.
Ain't nobody gonna fuck with that. Who gonna pay
We don't
you
have no
this?
money to do
like,
that.
Everything coming out fucking negative. Bitch, you know what? I ain't telling you shit else.
And it's fast.
Oh, but you got time to do that, but you ain't got time
Yes.
to wash my car.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
and it
Some
becomes,
bullshit.
and then that
Nigga about
issue,
you.
but the issue don't arise until it's something that I'm about to fucking do.
Yeah.
It's
Now-
always been
That's a
there, though.
pattern.
That's a pattern.
Yeah.
So this is why I say when people are in relationships and you need to have self-awareness of what you are in a relationship with, take the love out of it. I'm serious. In hindsight, we're
Just so
blinded.
you're not blinded. Yup. Just so you ain't fucking blind.
That shit it's blinding. Love is blinding. Just like your kids can run you down.
Yeah.
You love them so much, so you're blinded by the love that you think you're supposed to have for them.
Yeah. Or men look
Yeah,
at women like their looks.
Dick can
You
definitely
a big
blind.
dick?
A big dick
Yeah,
can definitely
yeah.
blind.
Just I'm about to say it. Just like okay, attractive women.
I don't
You
know why
tolerate
people go
more
back to
shit
that
from an
sex
attractive
shit.
woman.
But it's like,
Listen, niggas listen. Attractive women get in the club free.
Yeah.
Y'all get free drinks.
Yeah.
Am I lying?
You're right.
Yes, attractive women get more.
Then what? An ugly woman?
Yes. If she not ugly, she
Y'all
better have a
motherfuckers is
fat old
terrible.
ass on her.
Yeah.
If you think you getting what the fine bitch
So it's
getting.
pretty girl privilege.
Pretty girl privilege, yes. And niggas
Light,
don't
we
and we don't
have
mind.
light skinned girls have privileges.
Okay, so what do you? Okay, we ain't going back to this shit today. We're not talking about this again, Steph to death.
Light skinned girls have
All
privileges.
right, but you said, but women are more so blinded by big dicks. Are you mean that we are shaped?
You tolerate
we
more
say
shit
love.
from a nigga if you know he put it
yes.
down.
Yes.
You tolerate
We
more
do.
than shit, right?
We do.
Okay.
If the dick good.
How many times do you cuss a motherfucker out and then at 2 o'clock in the morning you
You know
get
it
that?
ain't nothing.
What
I
you
don't
doing,
even
big
think
head?
I don't,
mean.
honestly.
You're like, alright, come
You
over
mean
here.
Okay, but I still think that's a part of liking somebody because you can get big dick anywhere. So you
you like
not
that big
everywhere.
dick, though.
No, but you like.
You like what's attached to it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's what I
you
mean.
like
We
that's
as
the big
women
dick.
will deal with some
It ain't just the dick,
of the
but it's-
worst shit.
When
Yes.
you include the big dick with the package.
With the love,
with the smile and the personality and integrity
the,
and all
And
that
it has
shit.
no age range. Like
No.
you still got 50 and 60-year-old women out here being
Listen,
dumb.
We just and I don't
Well, yes.
for real though.
Stigmatized.
Listen,
Yeah.
I want us to stop calling us dumb. Stephanie is never gonna stop doing that, and this is the reason why I say this.
For having feelings.
Yes, feelings are feelings. She's shaking her head. She don't agree. I mean, to each his own. I just feel
Let me
like
say right now,
Steph
if
like
your dumb ass sitting there paying all the bills while this man sitting on the video game all day.
But you don't care about that. Remember? Huh? Okay.
All right, what if he not on the video game? What if he just a trying man? He trying.
But how long for potential though?
How long?
Fuck the
Yeah,
potential.
but what's decent? Okay, answer that. What's decent for a nigga? Okay,
So
I'm trying to do something
we weren't
else.
even married yet, and Juan was starting a business, and I paid the bills for 5 years.
Did you
while he
believe
built
in the
his
business when he was starting?
I did. I saw the potential, and I knew it was coming.
It was times that I worked and Zay stayed home with Nia.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, I worked at Comcast.
Yeah, my baby was little.
He was getting out of college or got out of college, right?
I was out of school. Yep.
And then he stayed home and he made sure. But I got.
But you made that money because
it wasn't.
it
was between contracts, but it wasn't like a long spill. And Zay was never the type that I couldn't say we need and he get, regardless of how the fuck he gets it. Right. He gonna get it. So when we talk about like gender roles and we talk about power struggle, it's only when a motherfucker is a person who doesn't have a lot of go-get, who don't have friends that invite them to places, but you do, because that's a power struggle.
That's a jealousy thing.
Yeah. That's a jealousy thing.
Like with keeping Nia and shit when you was working and shit, and then for real, it just made me appreciate what the fuck you do.
Yes.
Keeping my own child by myself.
As soon as I got home, they was like, here she go.
I had a baby. Hey, it fucking exhausted. Every woman that done that shit by themselves.
That's why they said it.
That's
if
all.
a man
nigga,
took that gender
nigga
role,
need to keep his own child for one day by himself.
He would say,
I couldn't call my
niggas
mama.
would stop leaving they women by themselves.
I couldn't take it to my mama's. I couldn't take it to my mama's house. It was just us two.
Yep.
All alone.
Yep.
Just us two. I had to do it.
I commend mothers of multiples.
Man, yes. Shout out to all the mothers. Mother's Day coming up and shit.
And you know what? You have a lot of
bullshit. It made me appreciate her.
And you say that a lot, but it's crazy. Like being that Mother's Day is coming up, it's a lot of women who deal with the power struggles in their relationship as we speak. Because when you tell a man, I'm going somewhere this weekend, or I want to be with the girls, can you watch him? The fuck you mean? Can you watch them?
It's your kid. You got them.
Yeah. If you don't have plans,
if you ain't had no previous plans, you got them, nigga. I got my shit all first.
The baby staying home.
You feel me?
Again, this still go way back to that
gender
role. But this is just a generational curse shit.
Yeah.
The government, that's where Section 8 came from. Mm-hmm. So a man can't be in the house.
Yes.
And we're okay with that.
Oh, you know what? That's a great fucking analogy.
Yeah, we're okay with that.
They started that shit. He can't be on your EBT. He can't be living.
We're okay with putting a man on child support.
But listen,
because I'm going to get benefits.
You're right. When I was living in my based on income, anytime they had an inspection, I had to hide his fucking
hide
clothes.
My shit and I need to be gone.
So therefore,
I'm moving cars and shit.
That systematic shit started then, and that's when that gender role started to kind of play a part. Okay, you get to get an apartment for free, baby, so you go ahead. That makes a man lazy. Yeah. A man will live in a based on income with a woman as long as that motherfucking woman ain't got no go getting. She gonna lay in there.
He never say even buy a house.
He'll lay in there. He will lay in here, and a lot of times with that power struggle, a man won't even move on from a no good woman that lives in a based on income
because too much responsibility.
Too much responsibility.
Yeah, he go to another one that living based on income.
So it's a struggle right there with him. Then you get with a woman like me. You've come out of that situation with that woman.
And
you
confused.
get one.
You don't tolerate it.
Confused.
Yeah.
Now you're a power struggle. Oh. They inviting you somewhere else. You going again? Yeah, nigga, I'm fucking popular.
Yeah. I'm that nigga.
They like me around, nigga. What's up? What? Oh, you making this? Does it all you traveling out of town doing brides? Who you with? Now it becomes
that's a jealousy thing. Yeah. See? Because you not secure that you're treating her right. That's your own shit.
Yeah.
You feel like because like if you feel like you doing your thing, if she fuck up, that's on her. It ain't like she lacking. That's your own insecurity.
A lot of black men don't have their fathers. Yeah. When I say that was the smartest thing your ass did when you got pregnant to pick a man that was raised in a mother-father household.
But that's how what I say about my oldest son.
But listen, my dad even said he said you let that woman be free. You don't try to you don't do that. He said you let her do what she wanna do so you can see.
A lot of
she's
men
good enough for you.
Don't know what a man looks like.
Yeah, they have no idea.
Like child support, I don't know about other states, but child support in the Commonwealth of Virginia is full of shit.
Yeah,
they never talk to the child. Yeah. They never want to know what's going on about visitation. All they want is to see is the black man to go to jail. And half the time the woman don't even get no money because when you're on welfare, they got to get paid back first.
And I think let me tell you, when I worked in human resources, I dealt with a lot of men who went through child support. That was my job. My big thing was, dealing with the courts and their paperwork. They're garnishing checks. I handled all of that. So my job was so important because the men, and you're so absolutely right, because the men will call me, hey, Vicki, I need you. Can you please fax in that I've been paying my child support? They will lock him up right immediately. It could be
an Earl.
It was an error.
It could be an error.
Like, oh shit, we forgot to take the child support out 2 weeks ago. Let's send it in now. We'll send it in and we'll take it out of his check next time. Don't do that. And I can remember it wasn't even a conversation. Call the employer. Hey, I see he works here. Why child support isn't being taken? Oh, child support is being taken. Now he's out of it. It's between us. You understand what I'm saying? But
and the whole time the dad's probably still doing for the kid.
Yeah.
All the cash app in the mom, buying stuff for birthdays.
All right,
and
so
Christmas.
how do y'all feel about that? Because I know a couple, as we speak, he pays child. Okay, you took me to court, right? In hindsight.
Okay.
All right, so let's start here. When a couple breaks up, we know what the fuck the responsibility was before we left.
Before we split.
No more, no less. So if this what it took to handle our household before I left,
it's gonna take that over a little more.
Not even. I wouldn't even say a little more. I will say if we're in this household and this is what we've been doing, whether we was 50-50 in it, whether I was paying the complete mortgage, whether I was paying daycare, whatever that role was that you guys agreed upon when we was fucking and in love.
And everything was all good.
Them kids still there.
Yeah.
So then when we break up, then court comes involved because now I can get more. I'm already butthurt about the breakup. Let's not fucking play.
Especially if you got with a bad bitch.
All right. If you leveled up.
Don't let her level up.
Don't let them level up.
Yeah.
So then my thing is this. It doesn't take a certain amount of money to take care of a child per month. I got 3 of them. We know food is the most fucking expensive.
Yeah.
All right, unless they're in sports and shit like that. That becomes expensive. But again, you knew what the responsibility was before we broke up. All right, now we going our own separate ways. Kids have nothing to do with this situation. You 2 grown motherfuckers who couldn't get it together. Yeah. Period.
We still got to split
all
the
right,
responsibility.
so then I pay you, right? What I'm supposed to pay you. Now, what I do for my child on the flip side, when I pick my child up and go shopping, bitch, I don't have to bring them shoes to your house.
Yeah. They got nothing to do with you.
I don't have to.
Support for your household.
But then it becomes the power struggle, and then it becomes personal.
Well, don't come see him, and then
but
she try to do that.
Don't do that. And I don't want my child around no other man or woman.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how good the man or woman is. That's another power struggle.
Yeah.
That's no healing involved.
Yeah.
Because see, if me and Zay break up, I don't have to take him to court.
Yeah.
Especially if he knows.
I'd rather my sons live with me.
And I say this all the time with all breakups.
Just get my boy.
And Zay says, I feel
and
like
I don't want child support.
But it's usually a bitter baby mama.
It's
sorry to say, I married a man with 6.
Yeah.
It's usually a bitter woman. Who and it's
I
sad
just
because to me,
because she's spiteful.
If I have a child and we leave each other alone, that's extra help for me. That new woman, is now my helpmate. So I gotta be her friend.
You are in your power struggle feelings, and it's like fuck the kids because I want them in the middle because now I can still control.
Yeah.
I don't want her around her. I don't want her around him. I don't want him. So now I'm still controlling. So now I'm going back to court. So when a man says, I'll pay you child support.
So now let me get more.
Now, if I moved on with a bitch or a nigga or whatever the case may be, and I'm paying you less than what you knew go on in this household, then yeah, I'm taking you to court. Now it makes sense.
I just don't think you should have to put the white man in your business.
Sometimes you have to, Steph.
It's so sad.
Sometimes you have to. I don't think you should have to.
But listen,
sometimes
to avoid that shit, you talk to that woman and you make your own shit.
And sometimes women
I can afford to give you this, this, and this. I can do this. That's our agreement.
But and also too, men is.
And if you're bad,
and men are in some today's society, men are more bitter than women.
Especially if you left them. Oh, I can see that too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And a lot of times,
nigga be bitter as shit if you left him and you ain't fuck up.
I could be wrong. I don't know this shit statistically, so I'm just speaking off the top of my motherfucking dome. Some men could be more bitter when a woman leaves him.
Hell yeah.
Than a woman can
be.
Because we try to process our emotions. You get your bitter baby mamas. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. And don't let you get a decent nigga.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now he lacking on taking care of the child because he can't get at you. Man, I done had friends. I done seen friends do it.
He can't fuck the baby mama no more.
We was youngin'. Yes. As soon as that nigga couldn't fuck the baby mama no more, she liking this nigga. He drug dealer nigga. He getting money. Know what I mean? She into the nigga. She own him. Know what I mean? All the bitches own him. God damn it. You mad. You jealous of this nigga. You
So
want to
now
fight. You want to
But
fight
if you're
this
a whack
nigga.
nigga that don't nobody
Yeah,
know,
you
he
don't give a
cool.
fuck.
He don't care.
Yeah, but if he that nigga getting money, I mean, you jealous of this nigga, and now you falling back on.
And don't let the
doing for
kid
your-
come
for
to
your
the daddy
kid.
house talking about him.
Hey, such and such pull up. He got a such
And
such.
see, this is what I mean
Yeah.
by when
Niggas
you
will fall back on their own kid.
when
That's
you're
fucked
a
up.
grown adult. Let's start here. And it's hard to say because some of these motherfuckers are grown but act like children. You have to become self-aware of your shit.
Yes. And take
You have
accountability
to take your
for
personal
shit.
feelings out of it.
Your personal feelings will fuck you. That's just like in
Yeah, stop being
that's
emotional.
like in a dating relationship. We've been fucking for 2-3 months, fuck a year. Let's just say. When feelings get involved, the dynamics of your mental
Now
changes.
you want to change it. Now you want to change the situation.
Now you want to change everything because your feelings are now pushed into a direction that you are in by yourself.
Yeah, and then the other person is still sticking to the script.
So self-awareness is big in power struggles. Like I can honestly say, I'm such an outgoing person that I could not be with a person who tries to dumb me down, who tries to make me feel like I'm less than, to make me feel like my ideas ain't shit, to make me feel like what I'm doing is wrong for helping people.
It's to the point now
You
where
know?
you don't even want to talk to him about anything you
And
got
that's
going
fucked
on.
He
up.
gonna shoot you down. He a pessimistic.
That's and okay. So how do we navigate through those type of relationships, y'all? Because you have people in it right now who don't know. Like, I love you so much. Everything is good, but this. But that's a big this.
That's a
Problem.
big this, yeah.
Yeah, especially if you trying to
But people just
better
don't.
your fucking
People
self.
don't want to be alone, and they will settle.
Misery love company.
Yeah. I know a lot of women that are.
So
just
what are
settling.
we afraid of? What is alone? Because alone don't justify lonely.
Lonely. Exactly. I'll be fine alone.
The fuck? I mean, but some people need that. Just like if a
And then
person,
you can still fill that void.
that's like if
having,
Steph didn't invite me to the way that we are, and she doesn't invite me to her birthday party.
Now you
gathering.
pissed. You got attitude.
Now I don't fuck with her no more. I'm so
Now-
much in
now
my
you don't want
feelings.
Steph on the
And that's-
podcast. Like, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Now the bitch can't come on the podcast tomorrow. And I think that's all because we justify being alone and lonely in the same boat. Fuck that.
Yeah,
That's
alone don't equal lonely.
it doesn't. And
It's okay to be alone. For you
Well,
to
I don't
fix
like
your
being
shit.
alone, like ever.
I know you.
I don't want to sleep alone. I don't want to go to the store alone. Yeah, I'm not going. Like driving here alone is a task.
Do you think it becomes with age? Have you always been that way?
I've always been this way.
So is that
But then
co-
I wonder, did something happen in my childhood?
That's what I'm about to say. Is that
Yeah,
codependent?
like I asked my mom,
Abandonment or
did you used to
something?
lock me in the closet or something?
Yeah, what the
Because
fuck?
I won't go anywhere. I have a girlfriend who just went to Kentucky Derby by herself.
Yeah, my daughter would go to movies, restaurants. She would sit in that bitch back. And then I remember trying to do that. No, I went out to eat with Zay, right? He was like, one. Bitch, I'm in there. I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm like, la, 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 la. Because he can't talk. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like
Fucking
going,
shit out like
I don't
2
like
years.
going out to eat by myself unless I'm working and I really am needs to be focused. But if that's the case, I'll like, Zay, let's go. Like, and I could be alone though. I am a loner. I'm rarely at
Like, what did you do that weekend he went out of town with your daughter?
Oh, I enjoyed the house.
Oh, see?
But
Peace,
I,
right?
but I
But
was
you ain't go nowhere.
No, but I ain't go nowhere. But I was scared as fuck at night.
Yeah.
Like nobody ever came to my house. It's just the comfort of him being there. Because this is nothing for gender roles. Bitch, if you hear a noise in your house,
Who going to check?
I don't expect to get the fuck up. I sleep in peace when Zay's home. When this
As
nigga
you
gone,
should.
bitch, I hear every drip of a water. I be like,
Fuck was
then
that?
Zay'll be like, I'll text Zay. He'll be like, man, keep your shit beside you. He always tell me, sleep with your gun beside you, you know. But I just be like, you know what I'm saying? Because I be thinking I wake up and shoot myself. I'm that uncoordinated. I ain't even picked a gun up, bitch. I done shot myself. God damn. You know what I'm saying? But that's just that. But that gender role
They at the
thing.
gun range.
And this is why they say this. Why do we expect, and see, this is power struggle. Now, all right, now.
I gotta risk my life for your
Now,
motherfucking ass.
now we got to
That
separate.
pussy that good.
Yes, okay. Tell her how it
I
is,
risk
sir.
your pussy. I don't know.
Risk that life for this pussy boy shit.
Every-
Come back from the dead, get this cat shit. But I'm just saying, now that's also a power struggle because women, we expect our men to lay down their life. We do. We outside, a motherfucker about to shoot. What you expect your nigga to do? Cover you, get on top of you. You hear noise in the house. What you expect this motherfucker
And
to do?
again,
Get up.
my body ass, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? Yeah, I just
You just do that, and that's so weird.
Yeah,
But I ain't judging. I always tell them stop judging. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
I'm not gonna wait for him to pull
I
out a
am.
gun. I'm already there.
I'm
Like,
gonna wait
got
for
mine
it.
out, too.
But you know
What?
what? It's funny because even when me and Zay changes this some fucked up shit. Even like if we rearrange the room or we move into a new house.
I gotta be on the side
Of the
closest to
door.
the door. I already know this.
He knows this. But is that a power struggle?
No,
No.
that's just
But
the
listen,
side of the room.
I'm gonna-
That's a gender role?
No, that's just how I was raised. My dad always.
Well,
did
how the fuck I was raised?
I don't know how the fuck you was raised. But see, one more man in the house for you to know this is how it
No,
goes.
I knew that the man was supposed to be a protector.
So he,
And
I saw that.
man.
So I know I can't be just as scared as
When
you.
me and Zay walk out in the street, he puts me on the inside.
Yeah.
Always.
Someone gonna hit me, it's gonna hit. If someone hit us, it's gonna hit me.
All right, so
first.
this is what I mean by when you're in a relationship, you have to look deeper into the relationship to really see not the faults of people, because
But you have to know a person's background as well.
you gotta know a person's
so you can
background.
understand them.
Yeah.
Like Zay is a protector, and how I grew up, I need a protector
yes.
more than I need somebody to make a whole lot of money. So you have to understand. And when we say
Where your
role,
value lies.
what the
Your
fuck
poison.
does
You
the
see, you
value
make
lie?
money, so you not.
See how you said I'm a people person. I mean, I like to help people, right? So you need to be with a man who understands that.
And stop thinking that
But you're a
every
caregiver.
nigga you talking to trying to holler at you, because
Zay
No,
said-
no, he understands. Listen, every nigga that talk to you is trying to holler, but that don't mean you. I just know men. Like we fucking know. That's why guys know each other.
So we can't have guy friends. So that's a whole nother subject.
That's
No,
a whole
how
other
the
subject.
yeah.
But no, I mean, even if
Episode.
you do got a guy friend, you can have a guy that you're generally cool with. That don't mean he won't fuck.
All right, so this is what I want people to understand.
If it ever
So
comes
if one of
up.
my exes, I helped everybody.
You help your exes too?
If they,
Damn, you have exes too.
But
Well, he definitely won't fuck.
that's
help.
not true.
Yeah.
Can I get some help
If
and a piece
somebody
of pussy,
calls-
please?
Happy pussy man, please, go.
Please.
Do you believe that he wouldn't fuck you?
So prime example. I'm
That
trying to
nigga
give a
will
good
fuck the skin
example.
off his dick.
Okay, so with my nonprofit, I have a contract with Lazy Boy. So if I post it all the time, and like an ex grandmother, it's like, hey, you know, do you have another one of those Lazy Boys I can get for my grandmother? So I'm not supposed to give it to him because we're here ex.
That's different stuff.
Yeah, that's different.
What do you mean?
Like you can give
It's
it to
still
him.
helping
Yeah.
somebody.
It depends. Like if y'all ain't had no history or no bad
Juan
shit
ass
with
ain't
your,
having that shit, I'm sure.
like, but like I can see if y'all already had issues or some shit with that nigga.
What do you mean helping somebody? What's the wrong way to help somebody?
Well, you, it's just you are a helper,
Okay,
so you have to
I
answer
she a
that.
makeup artist. Okay, one of her ex that
Daughter
she
need
used
a
to talk to,
makeup done.
whatever. He can't refer somebody to. Oh, I know a makeup artist. My ex, she good. She do everybody.
Is that okay with you?
Is that okay with you?
I don't have no problem with that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's helping.
All right,
So,
my
but
kid-
you
okay.
are a helper.
Okay, one of my
You're a
exes.
fixer.
One of my exes.
You Olivia Pope.
Hey, I need a car. Hey, that nigga Zay sell cars. Hey, go on his page, sold by Zay. Go hit him up. Know what I mean? Is that okay?
Yeah, I don't get. See,
Yeah, see,
I don't give a fuck about that because
Yeah.
okay,
Don't disrespect me.
That's the
listen,
security of the
I
woman.
hired his ex-girlfriend. I'm not gonna stop your bad bitch. I don't know what you got going on.
You ain't got nothing on her.
I don't give a fuck. Honestly, you walked up to me. I'm in human resources. I took your application
Like any fucking body else.
any fucking body else, and I handed your shit to the motherfucking coordinator that do the hiring. Me and the coordinator like this. You don't think I could have took that? It come to me first.
Yeah, you could've
I
ripped
am
that
not
shit off
going
soon
to
as you left
stop
out.
nobody. You could sell that car and pay my motherfucking mortgage. I've never been that insecure of a
Exactly.
woman.
Yeah.
I'll
Ever.
take her money
You
for
get what I'm
your
saying?
bills.
But like I said, like even with I said
A lot of people aren't like that though.
no
They should be.
power struggle.
Yeah, and insecurity.
Do
makes
y'all
sense.
see how far power struggle goes
And
in
another insecurity,
relationships?
because the insecurity make you emotional and it changes.
And I also say this comes from how you are in your relationship. So this is what when couples say all the time, okay, so how do a person do this and you don't leave? And you got to understand why certain people get in relationships with certain people. You see how you said, I can be with one. He understands that I'm a helper. He doesn't stomp on me. Oh, here you go giving your sister money again. Or here you go helping your mom. I needed to be with a person that protects me. Okay, you fucked up, yes, but that may not be as a big deal as
And see,
a motherfucker
I
over
don't,
here.
I don't need a protector. I mean, I probably do.
Yeah.
But I don't because I don't know what that looks like.
See what I mean?
So you don't value it as
I just
high as maybe something else.
high-
Yeah.
So when you think about relationships, think of why you're in. Not let's take love.
Why
Love
you're
is
with this person?
why does this
Remove
person
the big dick.
remove the big dicks, ladies,
Put your
guys.
dick
No,
back in your pants,
okay,
fellas.
ladies, get it out your
2
mental.
seconds.
Okay, so and I mean in hindsight,
No gray
I
sweats.
understand what I need
Shit.
from a man in a relationship, and I know that I can't be with a lazy man. I can't be with a dirty man. I can't be
Yeah,
with a
I
man.
gotta- yeah, I gotta
like
be
when I
with a
say
clean
dirty,
woman.
he doesn't know how to clean the house. I
Yeah.
grew up with junkies. So I can't be in a house with a motherfucker who don't know how to clean.
Hygiene is everything.
Hygiene is everything to me.
Yes.
So this is what I mean when we go out to these dates and we're in these long-term marriages and you like, I can't stand the way he
You shouldn't have a whole bunch of shit like
I
that.
can't
You don't
stand
like.
the way he chew his food.
You shouldn't be with this
I can't stand
fucker.
with a nigga.
Yeah.
And I broke up with a nigga because how he
Yeah.
chew. And that's fucked up to say, but am I gonna go deeper into this relationship knowing I like to cook? So this motherfucker gonna be eating my food, chewing like this all the time.
Your whole life.
Shit, nigga, you chomping too much. I don't
You know my worst thing? I hate when people fart in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking grosses me out.
Yeah.
Don't
And
fart
then-
in the bed. Like Juan, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry,
disgusting.
Daddy. Juan will get up out of the bed and go in the bathroom.
That makes sense.
And he'll literally pull his pants down to fart so he don't bring the fart back in the bed. I've trained him so well.
I mean, that's respect though. And this person, like,
oh my God, I hate
you don't want to smell it. So if
Now,
you
what if
do
it just
smell,
happens?
your diet ain't right.
What if he can't
He's learned
control
how to
it?
hold it?
Or he laughing or some shit.
I'm not doing all
Yeah.
that. That's a lot of work.
I just
I eat
Listen, I'm not
clean,
gonna let
so-
out no loud ass. But
But if it happens-
you.
God, if
No.
you're just making that,
No,
that stresses
no, I'm not
me
gonna
out.
do it.
All right, so what if it
I'm not
happens?
gonna do it. Listen,
What you gonna do?
Listen, I know if my stomach hurts,
He
I'm gonna
trained
walk
himself
away.
so it don't happen.
I'm gonna walk away from you. If we in a car, I'm not gonna.
All right,
pass
so
that. I'll crack a window.
we got
I
a
don't want. I don't want to disrespect you.
Do y'all hear this? Fucking be honest. So we have a beautiful fucking relationship. You accidentally fart and I'm the fuck out there. That's a power
No,
struggle.
you don't leave,
That
but
just
What you gonna
grosses
do?
it's
me
a pet
out.
peeve.
It's a pet peeve. Okay, so do you look at them different?
All right, what if I'm chomping down and I got ketchup all on my fingers and I'm chewing my mouth
trying to be
open
funny.
one time? God damn.
But I didn't get in a relationship with you either. Yeah, I did that shit quick and fast in the motherfucking hurt. The only fucked up thing that I did wrong was
You
didn't
never
tell the
explained
person why I stopped fucking.
You
with
know
them.
now, nigga.
You the cut off queen.
I'm
Nigga,
cut
you
off
know
me.
now.
And let me tell you, like when
Yeah, it's been tough.
I'm tough. I'm rough.
So I'm proud of myself for making a cut.
You made the cut, bro.
Yeah.
The fucking
Rough and stuff
cut.
with my afro. So with the power struggles, I say that you not going to make it in a relationship with nobody. I don't care how long it's been, because sometimes what happens is we
No, they'll make it. They'll just be
flatline.
miserable
They
a
be
little bit.
flatline,
Yeah.
and then it goes back to because I love them. Fuck that shit. Love don't love
You need to
nobody that
support
much.
me. I can't have
And
you
I
on
need
me.
you to support me because look, my thing is this. I always, if I'm in the bed and I'm not doing nothing, right? After me and Zay probably done chilled did our things, I'll pull out my laptop or he'll pull out his and we'll get some work done.
I don't talk shit.
I
to you.
can't look over and be like, what do you think of how this website looks? What do you I have to hold all that shit in because you're jealous of me?
Shit, I did it last night. I like, boo, I done this. Put some fresh eyes on it. Tell me if you can find any mistakes.
Yeah.
Any misspelled words, anything need to
But
be
what if I'm
changed.
jealous that he's so good at that shit? Now I'm like, oh, it's all right. Oh, you read it.
Yeah.
Or you doing work in the bedroom.
Bit some shit.
Yeah, people do it.
People do it, and I think, and people ask, can we make it?
But speaking of that thing, I have to admit,
Okay.
I don't play that coming to work bed stuff. Because when I get in the bed, now it's time for you to come
But
over and cuddle.
and I get that when, unless we have a deadline.
I
Because
get
they
the
be having
bad time to be
deadlines.
like-
But if it's mutual, see,
Yeah.
that's a power.
We'll be like, hey, boo.
Now,
But see,
we laying up.
I've had time to do my stuff all day. So by the time Juan goes to bed, he may not have time to, and now he has to get to making his post on his phone.
but
and I'd
is
be
he,
like,
but is he
"You going
neglecting
out?"
you though? Do you feel neglected? That's a difference.
Well, I fall asleep early, so I need your attention before I fall asleep.
Okay, I get
so you
that.
get back on your
Okay,
phone.
yeah.
Yeah,
Once
just
I'm
so he
sleep.
probably can rearrange that.
But what
and
if he
get
had a
you
deadline
straight.
and something needs to be in before you go? Like by the time your sleep hours is 7, my shit
Oh, I
gotta
don't
be in
play
by
with
8.
money. Yeah, I don't play with
Okay,
money.
good.
Okay, so you
So
understand.
you
good.
you logical
That
when it
shouldn't
comes
be
to
an
that.
issue.
Okay.
Yep.
So, because a lot of times when people say power struggle and this is what the topic is about power struggle. A lot of people don't understand what it is, and they're in relationships.
Oh, and you can't go out of town for work though.
What?
Yeah, not unless I can go.
You
I'm
should
not,
be
staying
able
by
to go.
I'm not staying by myself.
You should be able to go.
Right. That's the only rules. I'll have a little bit of rules.
I'm
That's
gonna want
another
some pussy, so I want you to come. I'm gonna be real.
But what if I can't come? I'll just call you and we just
then
FaceTime.
We play around and shit.
rule. Oh, I'm gonna just go and get a room next door to you. So I'm not really with you. I came on my own.
You clingy.
I'm very.
I'm clingy too.
I like clean.
But
I
I'm
want
clingy.
my girl clean.
I'm
Okay.
clingy to a point where, and he's right because I do that sometimes. If Zay's like on the phone, I'll throw his arm back and I'll get on his chest. He can still be on his phone, but I have to be
Alright.
up under him,
Yeah, I'm very clingy.
which is a great thing
Yeah,
because
give
we
me my
both
shirt. I
love
don't give a
touch.
fuck. Yeah, I
So
like-
that's
I'm
okay.
with that. I need that.
But I just know that the person that I am, if you are anybody that's listening and you are a person who has things that you want to accomplish in your life, if it's something that is major to you that you want to do, it could be a thing that you thought about doing your whole life. I want to travel now. I've never traveled. I have the money to. Oh, I don't like flying. So you're going to sit still because your person doesn't like flying?
Exactly.
So that's a power struggle.
But you knew how passionate I was about this. When
we
I
just
get
didn't
to
have
this
the
point,
money to
I'm going
do
to travel
it.
like a motherfucker. Now I'm to this point.
Yeah.
Now you bitching about me.
And then what happens is we try to soothe the ego. That's another self-awareness. Stop soothing people's ego. Stop stroking their ego. Because how many times do I say that ego in a relationship is a dead relationship?
Yeah, when they can be wrong.
They could be so wrong about a lot of shit. Oh, Zay came in the house. I can pull up the carpet and I can put all these floors down. Never laid floors a day in his life. I didn't see it. And I've been with him 20 some years. So I could have said, you're not pulling up that carpet and putting down my floors. I don't trust you. I've never seen you do floors before. So now what I'm doing is I'm diminishing what, and I'm in his head now.
How the
maybe,
floors look,
no, maybe she's right. And they look good as fuck. But I believe in you. And I also believe in you if you fuck them floors up.
Damn,
it's on you.
Yeah, it's on you. Now you pay a motherfucker to fix it out your money.
Now you go.
Out your money though. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Because you told me you could do it.
Right.
But now he's great.
But that's me
shit,
though.
I can just look at something you've done and
the fuck is you do? Oh no, you ain't never did that before.
But like I can look at something once and mimic it.
Are you that person?
I'm gifted like that.
You are gifted, so
so you trust me.
But it's still a brand new fucking house, nigga. That's a whole room. I could fall through the
You fucking
floor.
up shit that ain't wrong.
All right now.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with this shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with
the house new.
But when he said it, I automatically knew. I've never seen you do it, but if you trust that you can, I got your back. Because I can start a million. Right now, be like, no, I want to start a bra line. Okay, boo, how many bras we got to buy?
Yeah, I got the money for it.
Whether it pans
How
out
much
or
it
not,
cost?
I see that you're trying to do something.
Yeah. Has it ever been something I didn't support you in?
No, never. You just talk shit
that's one
if I
of a
do
kind
something wrong
because
and
it's
I go
very-
backwards. But you never.
You don't find that a lot.
You don't. It's rare.
Very rare.
It's very rare.
Yeah.
And that's why I know the person that God created me to be, that I could not be a person that sits around and does nothing. I'm a go-getter.
I got too much energy.
I'm a
My
go-getter.
daddy that way. Like that nigga can't sit still.
So do y'all agree that if you're in a relationship with the person that has power struggles in their relationship, that it can be deeper than them just not wanting their person to be great? Do you think it's more mental? And to them,
I never understood why there's no I in team. So I never understood
but
why.
it's a lot of eyes in relationships, right? As we
Or you
speak.
don't want them to be so good that they outgrow you.
You don't want them to know more than you. That's a thing too.
That's crazy.
That's a crazy thing. Like if Zay's telling me, boo,
I think I'm always right.
I don't think that logo is positioned well. As small as that is,
You don't know nothing about no motherfucking.
you don't run no business. You don't know nothing about if my logo. See that power struggle. So people go through that a lot.
Yeah, I like analogy.
It's unfair.
But it's not just it can be family too.
Yeah.
I know because I've worked myself probably for like the last 10 years. So a family member will call you and be like, hey, can you go pick up so-and-so for me? I mean, because you don't work.
How the fuck you mean I don't work? I done heard that before.
Yeah.
Oh.
I make my
I've
shit
heard
look
it
so
before.
smooth. Motherfuckers
You make it
think I
so
don't do
easy.
shit.
Yeah.
You make it look so easy that it looks like you're not doing shit.
Oh,
My
get
dad-
Stephanie to do it. She
My dad be like,
can
is that
pick up
work?
your Yeah.
So does that trigger you for that they say that? Me neither.
No. Okay, no mind.
And I don't think I've never heard that from me per se.
He's got all this money from
It's
not
still
doing shit,
silent hate.
It's silent hate.
Yeah.
And that, listen, when I talk about relationship, y'all, I'm talking about relationship. Spouses, significant others,
A
mothers,
relationship.
sisters,
Brother,
brothers.
sister.
Because you have those that the sisters and brothers are jealous of you as well. They won't even come and support your functions. They always got something to do. I've seen people don't even come to their people's weddings. Something's way more
That's
important
fucked
than
up.
your
Yeah.
wedding.
Yeah,
I've had a bride that way.
Yeah.
Oh, my sister couldn't come because she's
Like that.
and then
I
my other
support your
sister.
shit at all.
But you got friends that's coming from Ohio
Yeah.
and
That's
Miami.
there.
Yeah.
And so I always say people do and come to what they want. Give a fuck if it's snowing outside,
It's
bitch. If I want to
raining,
get
she
to the
ain't coming.
mall,
She's like, oh,
I'm gonna
I
get to
ain't
the
fucking
mall.
with it.
Yeah,
So
I learned in a long time. People make
See?
time for what they want to
What
make
they
time
want.
for.
Exactly.
So this is what I mean. That's power struggle in
Goddamn
all.
right.
I've heard people say to me, "Oh, you still do that makeup thing?" That's not a thing,
Man,
bitch. I made.
get money. Let me show
It's
you
okay.
my taxes.
It's okay. Yeah.
My
I
taxes,
don't have
bitch.
to. I don't have to. It's so much of a thing that I'm able to stop that thing and start more things. See what I mean? So that's a power struggle on you to not
Still
understand.
got your little
You
business.
still got your little bit. Instead of saying, "How did you do this?" Let the ego go. Put the power away and say, "How did you do this?" I ask my friends all day long. bitch, you done made such and such. What are you doing with your finances?
I tell her, ask such and such how to.
I say all the time, I said, I'll contact Steph. It ain't many people I will get involved in my business.
Yeah, but
I don't have
value
a power
your
struggle.
opinion.
Steph will see something and be like, I think
You
she
should do it like
change
this.
I'm not, she thinks she
And I
know
value your
everything.
opinion. No, it ain't no haters like shit, boo. That's right. Do that.
Do it like this because
Hey, get the QR
you
code.
don't know it all.
Too many people asking you about this shit.
And that's in relationships with
Selfish
husbands,
shit.
wives, boyfriends, girlfriends.
Ain't no
If you
animosity.
have a smart motherfucker on your hip,
Use them.
see, we too separate.
Yeah.
You make
Brilliant.
your money,
I wanna use your
make my
brain.
money. And this is true. We can both do that. But then guess what happens in the midst of that?
Now we seeing who the top dog.
Then it's a power struggle. I don't need you.
It's
And
sad
and
that,
need
but
you.
that happens a lot in the African American community.
yes.
Like
Right. So
it
get
is
a
enough
little
money
something.
out here for
Everybody.
everybody.
And we
They
can
will
do all
not
the same
share
thing.
a resource on where they got something from
Yeah.
or how they did this just
Crabs in
because
the
they
barrel.
know that person has more drive than them and they're probably scared that they're gonna fly past.
Crabs in the barrel.
I just think self-awareness is the key to it all.
Yeah.
I,
You gotta check yourself.
I think self-awareness is the key to it all because a lot of times when we go through things in our relationships, whether it's the power struggle, whether it's the jealousy, whether it's the hate, you have to dig deep down inside. Did somebody tell you that you weren't going to be shit when you were younger?
So somebody made a comment. Unfortunately, you have to be careful when trying to put people on. Nikki, I want to know what you mean by that.
I mean...
Why have
do
you ever
you
walked down
care?
the bread aisle? All of
Yeah.
them have customers.
And they can't take
Yes.
what you have.
Yeah.
When we say we have to be careful when we put people
Because you got
on,
your own people
or
that's
when,
gonna talk
you
with
know,
you.
but you can't take what God has given me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I've trained so many people in what I do.
You still ain't gonna do it like me.
You're still going to do it your way, which is important for me to make sure that I taught you that way.
Yeah, and my clientele is still gonna prefer me. You ain't taking no job. You ain't taking no money out of my pocket.
So when you
cannot
say,
service everyone
but
in the
you
world.
also have to make sure, and I think in hindsight, if she's saying it the way I think she's saying it, is you have to be careful of the people that you put on if you're going to put them on inside of your business. So, if we're saying it that way,
Okay.
if we're saying putting people on by giving them skill
Yeah,
and
she
knowledge,
She said you can show them how you did something and then they turn around and stab you in the back.
yeah, that can happen. But in hindsight, that's when you really say, I let go and let God. Because I can put my husband on and he can leave me and take everything I gave him and give it to somebody else. That's still not my business.
What's for you is for you.
What you done not to worry if somebody gonna take it and do. You done it because you wanted to do it. And if we have to think with that notion,
genuine
you're gonna be
with
picking and choosing who you choose to
So it's
teach.
good that you
share
say
with-
that. So the young lady that was for the bride, I didn't know the young lady personally. I did it through somebody else. So we got it paid within 2 minutes. It wasn't a lot of money. It might have been $300. Do you know the person messaged me last night at 10 o'clock at night and was like, oh my God, do you know that she forgot now she needs her eyebrows done and now they have to order pizza for that night? I said, well, I think you need to teach her to be grateful for what the things she has received and she can figure out the rest.
Absolutely, because ordering pizza ain't as big as you needing whatever you needed and you
Yeah,
got
your
for
services,
her. So
exactly.
that's humbling spirit and that's ego. Oh, they did all this.
So I could have reposted it and got
No.
her the rest of the
I
money,
get
but
it.
then I thought about it and
Yeah,
I was like,
that's using.
No.
Yeah. That's the point of
exactly.
using. Because now we got you what you need. Now you're asking for shit that doesn't even need to be
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
So I get that in hindsight too. But I think in my relationship when it came to power struggle, my power struggle was more so always wanting to be right. See, it comes in different forms. I thought I was right at always right in anything that, oh, don't do it this way because this is the right way to do it. Oh, you shouldn't talk this way because this is right. And then this is
I
what
always have to be right and I always have to have the last word.
Yes.
That's a woman thing.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's a people
Not
thing.
all a woman thing.
And
but
then
women get to
I
this
throw
lot.
stones like, oh fuck it. Don't listen to me then. That shit ain't gonna work out anyway. I'm that
shit.
person. Yeah. Oh, Vicki,
Ooh, that's
hurt.
bad. It hurt, right?
Yeah.
See what I just gave you? I just gave you self-awareness. And see, this is the thing about self-awareness. If we can come up and we can actually sit back and say, fuck what people have done to me. Fuck what has went on in my life. Let me get self-awareness of what the shit that I've created for myself. Let me see why I keep going backwards. Let me see why I don't trust. Let me see why I don't understand why I'm where I'm at in my career. Let me see why I'm so fucking stagnant. Let me see why my marriage is failing. And even if so, we can blame everybody for everything.
So you don't have to
But
check
if
yourself.
you don't check yourself, I don't give a fuck what it is, you will never learn. Like my kids say, you
But
say things
you know,
you don't
but
remember.
you know why we have a hard time
Self-awareness.
with checking ourselves? Because we got that friend over there be like, girl, you right. Don't pay them no mind.
Mm-hmm. Cheering your bullshit on.
Cheering your
They
bullshit
cheer your
on.
bullshit on. And I think that's what it is. Such and such told me. That's why niggas be like, I'm gonna fuck with such and such told you. I'm gonna fuck with your mama saying.
As long as
I don't
somebody
got
else
nobody. Why you
is-
listening to her?
Yeah.
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 Yes. And this is what, and I
You gotta
say,
see where you get
and guess
your
what
shit
though?
from.
I take this all the way back to self-awareness. A lot of motherfuckers are in counseling right now. Hell, we got a counselor sit right here in our offices, right where we are. Yes, everybody needs to talk to somebody. But you notice how most people can't get their own self-awareness is why they go to counselors?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it, but you got to
They
understand.
need somebody to pinpoint their shit them.
I've already knew what it was that I was doing wrong. But I need to dive
I need somebody
deeper.
to tell me.
So whether you learn it on your own or you go speak to somebody, make sure that you really
do it.
have self-awareness when you come out of that room.
And know your shit.
And say, because a lot of times it's hard to hear. You know what I mean? You do stuff, you be like, oh, Vicki, shut the fuck up. Or you would say something, I'd be like, Steph, shut the fuck up. And say something, and it's the same kind of, damn, like just now, light bulb went off. Like, fuck, Vicki, I do that.
Right. Truth.
This is what I do. This is the truth. But you know how many people will get someone tell them about themselves and they still don't fucking hear it?
They just start fucking with that person.
They wrong. Yep, they ain't talking to you no more.
I'm gonna go to a new
You a
counselor.
hater.
I'm going to a
You
new
jealous of
counselor
me.
because this counselor ain't giving me what I need. No, that counselor is honest about your shit.
You ain't
You
ready.
were
You
aware
ain't
of
ready.
it. You're just not ready to pick it up.
Mm-hmm. You ain't ready.
You ain't ready for it. So if I could help anybody,
I had that before. But I was like, oh, she just got a bad bedside manner. I don't want to go to
yes,
her anymore.
bedside manner. People, because he.
But no, it won't. She was telling me, putting me in my
Thank
place.
you.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm
exactly.
saying. But
Yep.
we always say their bedside manner. Okay, that's like I'm going to get surgery, and the doctor say I can give you surgery, but you're still gonna be a fat fuck.
Yeah.
I can't get rid of this, but I can do something with this.
Oh, his bedside
now you
manner.
mad. Now he ain't a good doctor.
It's his bedside.
Right, but
You know,
like if you don't exercise right and change your diet,
that shit is
you're
gonna
gonna
be
be
the
Yeah, so
same.
you don't do your part now. He not a good
But do you
doctor. I wouldn't
understand
go
what I'm
back to him.
saying? We already self-aware, bitch. We can go get this.
We just don't want to admit it.
We don't want to admit it. So power struggles in relationships come from self-awareness first.
That ego that you.
I knew from the beginning that this motherfucker wasn't no good for me. But I thought I can change him.
Oh,
I
that's
was already,
all
but
day.
I was already self-aware of it before I got into it. I know that this person
You
don't
know what
really.
type of nigga this was.
I know this motherfucking woman don't want me to change my career paths and become my own boss because she doesn't know anything about. I knew that when I met her because we had a conversation about it 5
She's
years
a worker
ago.
bee. She won't
I don't
retire
think
from her
I don't
job.
think entrepreneurs should date workers. My personal opinion.
You should be understanding.
Okay, so why do you? So you don't think a person that's an entrepreneur should date a person that works a 9 to 5?
No,
Okay, why is that?
I don't think they. I think they will always bump heads. And
They need to
remember,
understand
I have
the
no
grind.
problem with workers. Let's clear that up.
Mm-hmm.
But they just don't understand. I don't know how to explain it. I don't think I
But
can
we're
date
gonna have to
somebody
try to
that has-
explain it. Okay, so why wouldn't you date somebody? Let's not talk about everybody else. Why would
Yeah,
that be a
what's the
problem for
backlash
you?
So
from
I don't-
somebody working 9 to 5?
Just because
fucking with
I
you?
don't think he would understand the hustle, because they'd be like, "Well, don't just go get a job. Like, why are you stressing? Because this ain't done." I know what's gonna happen.
And I get it because
So-
Yeah, I believe in my
and
shit.
then in my line of work, from what you're saying, I piggyback on it because in my line of work, in the beginning of my line of work, I worked for free.
Yeah, yeah.
And then an entrepreneur, you may make fucking
$3 a day.
$20 one day. The
Yeah.
next day you make
Yeah.
motherfucking 3,000.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And you're right
gotta-
because that
But
becomes
it's
a power
just
struggle.
Yeah, but it's hard to explain. Because even somebody's at a job, you be like, "Are you been a job 10 years? You ain't a supervisor or nothing
Okay,
yet."
so look, you
Right.
remember? I don't know if y'all look at it. The comedian Desi, that's on Instagram. You know,
This girl was a hater.
she spoke too. So it's two sides to every
Two
story.
sides.
But look at him now. When he spoke, he said, "She called me lazy by doing videos." In hindsight, I understand. She's not going to understand. She's a nurse. She works. She's tired. She's frustrated.
She don't see the vision.
I
And that's a
make
stressful
$300
job.
She don't see
here.
the vision.
I make $200 here. But you can't expect them to see your vision in your glasses. So I do get what you're saying. It is some people who will work a 9 to 5 and say, "I support your vision, baby," because there again, there's no power struggle. And in hindsight, I understand, and I don't want to hold you back.
Yeah, I want
but
you
then
to
you
be
got
happy.
their relationship didn't fail because she deemed him as lazy. But now what he does, he
Now
works
look at
every
him.
fucking day.
Now look at him.
He said you weren't patient enough. See, you gotta separate.
That's that movie. What's that movie? There's a movie. Remember where the man kept working and couldn't get it right, and he finally hit big.
Oh, with Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah,
Acrimony.
Yeah.
But she left him.
Yeah.
She let him go from her sisters.
Everybody in her ear.
Everybody, yeah.
See what I mean?
And they had their 9 to 5s working.
They had they had their own business,
Yeah, they
but
had their own shit.
they
It
just
worked.
wasn't
He
working.
knew that he was smart enough, and he'd been working ever since college.
Yeah, he had something.
But the bills was failing. We taking out more, and
that's a lot, though.
But I see both sides.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's very stressful.
Because you can still go get you a part-time ass bullshit
Yeah,
job.
when do you cut your losses?
Yeah.
And they even goddamn gave him a job with them. And then the nigga dipped on they shit to go, put a bid in with his shit.
Yeah. So I just feel like if I am working on my business and Zay was working, because you still was working when I was laid off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was still working.
And I told him, I said, and he actually came to me because I was doing makeup part-time, and it was like bullshit because I worked. I wasn't going to leave my job. I didn't know shit about makeup. It was just fun. I learned from YouTube. And I can remember losing my job, and it was stressful for me because I'm like, fuck, on the way home, like, damn, we going from 2 incomes to 1 income. We just got a house, and this is this. So that was on me as a woman, not thinking about him because, see, there we go. Fuck the gender roles. I've always taken care of myself. I've always taken care of my child before I met you. And I got it. I like to say I got it. And that's hard for me. It was hard for me to let him be like, I got it.
Yeah, I got
because
you.
I was always the I got it person. Right? But then I remember taking a bath, and I remember telling him, I'm laid off. And then he was like, okay, cool. Then go do your whatever you was going to do with your bath. I was like, I don't, it kind of frustrated me a little bit. So then I sat and I pondered and I researched, and I got level-headed and logical. And I came to him, I said, if you back me for a year, I will make this a career. And he was like, you got it. But I wasn't lazy with it. But the first part of my year, I worked for free. I worked for free. I went to drive. I didn't have the gas money to put in that I needed to put in. I'm taking from our
trade
home.
For to get photos.
I'm doing
and shit.
trade for, because that's what it's called in our industry. And we're trading for, you give me a photo, I give you makeup free. There was no money until I learned my worth. And then I started to grow and grow and grow. Then my shit just... Phew, he like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on, But that is what I mean, y'all. Power struggle relationships are fucked.
But he had the patience for that. What if he was like,
that's what I said.
Yeah, I was down talking,
Yeah.
and then she boom on my ass, and I'm sitting here looking stupid.
Now I'm looking stupid. Now, bitch, you got all the goddamn motion, and I'm sitting here with no lotion. Bars, bitch.
Yeah.
So I
Putting
just,
in more applications
I just hope that we kind of gave people a notion of knowing what you're in a relationship. Fuck the love, and I know that's what we built off. Fuck the, I just want a companion. Mm-hmm. You have, as you get older, that shit.
Your value
hey, look,
change.
when you get older, stuff, it goes
quick.
like this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we can't have a motherfucker that's just floating at a certain age.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, we can't live off potential.
Kick it in gear. Like, what you doing?
In our 40s, we're halfway through our life now.
Right.
Most people dying in 70s,
Yeah,
80s.
I'm gonna live the way
Now
I want to live.
what you've been doing in your 20s and 30s is on you.
Yeah.
Now we get to a certain age, bitch. By 50, I need to be
Cut the
straight.
shit. I need my shit together.
And you could have been straight a long time
I
ago
need to
if
see
you
what
were
that
focused.
401k look like.
Yes, but I think
doing?
in hindsight, I think we can agree to all disagree to say that power struggle relationships are fucked, because if I'm smarter than you, this goes back to the leading. I'm gonna lead. How the fuck you gonna lead if you can't read and write, nigga?
Exactly.
I'm filling out the application. Lead how?
You strong as a bitch, but you know what I mean? You dumb as a goddamn brick.
You dumb as a fucking brick.
But
so
with your strength, I can make some money off of it, nigga. We got this.
but with a
I saw
power
movie
struggle,
company and some shit. You know
with
what I
a
mean?
power struggle, this
And
nigga
see,
gonna
that's
act like
how
he
it
can
is.
write us.
I know how to get the money, but I'm bad with money.
Managing.
Like, I'll blow the shit because I know.
Because I'm gonna make
I
some
can
more.
You're all right.
Yeah,
And
I'm
see,
gonna go get
Juan's
some
different.
more.
Juan was stretched. I don't know where we was.
Yeah,
And I gave him
I'm not
bill
afraid
for
to go
something,
broke because I'm gonna get on.
He always believing that keeping $100 bill folded up in the back of your wallet for emergencies.
Okay.
Something happened. I swear to God, it would have been 6
You
months
need
later, and he still fucking had it.
Yeah.
That would have been gone. It was
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Let me just go ahead and get this right here, right now.
Yeah.
So this is what I mean. In relationships, whether you are in a married relationship as we speak, a relationship with your mother, a relationship with your father, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, I don't give a fuck. You have to understand that any power struggle is going to fuck your relationship up because we are not thinking with common sense. At the end of the day, Zay, I can't do the light bill this much. Oh, but the light bill is your job.
Yeah.
What the fuck
So-
are you talking
so
about?
I ain't
So
gonna pay it.
now the light bill is going to go
I'm gonna
off.
let the lights go out just because.
So in this house, there's no common sense on what we need done.
Come on, man.
Because if I left this nigga today or tomorrow,
I still gotta pay the fucking light bill.
Yeah.
and I had a relationship that went through that, oh, he da-da-da-da-da, I need him help folding my clothes. Bitch, he's been working all week. You've been sitting on your ass. Okay, and if he leave you today or tomorrow, who's going to fold them clothes? And prime example, bitch.
He left your ass and then you folded the clothes.
So the power struggle in relationships will fuck us because now we need to figure out how do we make things work. Whether in a mother, because you got mothers and daughters that are in power struggles right now on shit. You got brothers and sisters. You got cousins that's in power. This is why singing groups can't stay together.
Oh, yeah.
Every fucking group we know broke up.
Yeah.
Because it's somebody, I write the music. Yes, bitch, I should make more. I'm doing more work.
Hey,
but my voice, my acapella better.
I can do this.
I ain't got shit the same.
I'm doing voiceovers for car commercials. Yes, bitch, I should make more money than you. Why do you think you can make more money when you can go home and go to sleep at 9 o'clock? I have to write a song for us to sing next week, bitch, and I'm up to 2 in the morning. And then practice. I'm doing the extra lead work.
Extra shit.
So my thing is this: your relationship is going to flop. If you're trying to dumb your person down, if you do not believe in what they want to do, and I ain't talking about a lazy person, I'm talking about a person who's really, if I'm on social media, all you are on social media, they know social media is the number one thing of my job.
We need somebody on that motherfucker.
If I don't stay current, then what the fuck?
Yeah, then I'm going to have to do it. So do it.
Do it.
So I don't fucking got to do it.
But I make sure that my social and work time don't interfere with what he needs.
Right.
I know how to balance it. If you're not a juggler, then you need to stop.
Yeah, and I understand
you need to go.
Got to get done.
Yeah, because then, or you have to realize what comes first in your life, whether it's your career or family.
Because he will cheat on you.
Yes. And she will too.
Yeah, you can't neglect your
person.
Bitches
fucking with the pool boy all day long.
You can't neglect your person. You can have all the money you want.
Okay, all right now, rich husbands that's out and about.
Cable guy.
She fucking a cable guy, and she can care less about how much money that motherfucker made.
Amazon guy, the UPS guy.
She care less about.
Why you think she keep ordering these packages?
What he got going on?
Why you think she keep getting
the time to give her that
packages? She care less about his dollars
because she only getting what she wants.
All I need is attention.
Balance.
That's it. I don't need your money. I need some little bit of attention right now. And once the attention is gone, it's good.
Yes, I'm done with you.
It's like a woman who plays with herself.
After
I gave myself some attention, I don't need no man.
Yeah, I got what I need.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. At this moment, I'm
cool.
Post
clarity.
Yeah, post clarity.
And ain't nothing wrong with it.
Hey, Amazon guy, you must have been over by the Amazon guy.
Hey, the Amazon guy.
The Amazon goddamn guy.
I had a FedEx guy. I was working at this job, and he always used to come in there every morning. He was cute. He was younger too. He was probably like 10 years younger than me. We exchanged numbers, and
And he was a UPS guy?
He was the FedEx guy.
See? FedEx.
Everybody at work. I can be in the back doing something. They were like, Stephanie, FedEx guy just pulled up.
Oh, you met him at work?
He coming.
You gave him some ass?
He fucked the shit out of me.
Hey, shout out to the FedEx guy.
FedEx guy.
Fuck, let me know.
Steph, I lived through you. What you call that word? Vicariously. Yeah. I lived through your life.
Shout out to the FedEx guy.
I lived through your past life.
Yeah, I'm 48, married, and boring now.
You are not boring.
I have a lot of funny stories.
If you delivering packages, make sure you deliver that dick.
So, y'all, that was a great fucking episode and analogy to people who's dealing with power struggle motherfuckers in your relationship. I'm telling you right now, as we speak, you can make the relationship last, but you are going to be miserable.
So call your cousin and tell him to leave that nigga now.
Don't you do that. I never tell people to leave their relationship.
Communicate about the shit you don't like about that motherfucker.
You keep on sitting around and watching that family member struggle and stressed out when if she left that man alone, she'll be fine.
No, because see, there we go again. Self-awareness. Self-awareness. It may not even be him. If before we tell people to leave their relationships first, make sure they dive deep in what the fuck going on with them first.
Right, because you're just going to take it to the next relationship.
That's it.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, I rephrased that.
All right. This has been, anybody else got anything to add to the power struggle?
That was good.
All right. So, this has been another episode of Fuck It, Be Honest.
Fuck It, Be Honest.
Bye.
Peace. Oh, shit.